And the next problem is inflexible deployment. With monolith, when deploying the application, we always deploy the whole app. There is no way to deploy only part of the application. Now, this means that even when updating only one component, the whole codebase should be deployed. The problem with that is that it forces rigorous testing for every deployment on the whole application, and that forces long development cycles. So what happens with microservices? How is it different when using them? So the attribute we are looking at here is the componentization via services. When modeling our system using services and not libraries, it's much easier to deploy just part of the system. When the software components are each in a different process, as it is with services, the loose coupling between the processes allows for separate deployments, and each new deployment has almost no effect at all on the other services, short of a major breaking API change. So our microservices system looks like this. As you can see, each microservice is in its own process, and therefore it can be deployed independently of the other services, thus achieving flexible deployment. It's also important to mention in this context the decentralized data management attribute. This attribute also contributes to the flexible deployment of microservices. With the decentralized data management attribute, each service has its own database. This way, deploying updated service with updated database is even easier. If there was a single unified database, then all changes in the database had effects on the other services, making the system strongly coupled. By using separate database for each service, we achieve fully independent deployment units. And this is how microservices solve the inflexible deployment problem.